Ah! Did I scare you? I bet I did. Today we're gonna be drawing again. Yeah. I asked you guys to vote, and you guys voted for illustration. So that's what we're doing today. If we can, that is. It looks like my Wi-Fi is not having a good day today. Let's see if it fixes itself anytime soon. Oh well, regardless. That's not what I wanted to do. Shall I begin? I guess we shall. So today we're gonna be working on this one again. The one that is more don't know what it's called. The word is the one that's more complicated. Yes. So today we're gonna be refining the sketch a little bit more. Yeah. I guess we'll begin. I don't actually know what layer I'm on right now. Okay. I see. Something I didn't like from last time is the way that the hair like floated on the water. So we're gonna fix some of that now. We gotta have a sense of depth when drawing with water. Otherwise, it doesn't look real enough. So it's gonna breach the surface from here, and then let's go back under. Like that. Something like that, anyway. Okay, I've got some boba today as well. So we're gonna be drinking some liquids while we're streaming. We also want to draw us in some lily pads. That's not the right pen. Some lily pads. I guess I'll add flowers like later on because I don't like sketching that. And honestly, this should be all that I really need for my sketch. Oh, actually, one more thing. I want to check if I want like leaves here, or if I want like a flower sticking up in the ground. Maybe it'll be better if I do it with like a hairbrush. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, like that. Like that, maybe? 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 Like that? That's nice. Let's try something else that like flowers sticking out from the ground. Like that, I guess. I don't know what flowers I'm gonna put here, so I'm just gonna draw like a general kind of like flowery pattern. Maybe like this. I think I prefer the leaves of the flowers because it takes a bit more space over the canvas. So that's what we're gonna go with. Now what I would like to do, is we're gonna deal with like a general color scheme, I guess. Let's try... Well, let's color in the water first. The water's gonna be easy. I kind of want, like... Let's do purple. Like that, maybe? At least we'll make it darker. We'll make it darker so we can have, like, depth for the water. For the surface, we're gonna have, like, a bluer one, I guess. I kind of want this to be, like, a nighttime scene, almost. Like, almost like fairy tale, like, you know? Cool, that's nice. We don't need to deal with, like, the reflections of the water quite yet, and, like, I guess we'll sketch in, like, a couple of, like, general, like, watery shapes. I kind of want, like, yellow lighting. I've never drawn water before, so this is a little bit daunting for me. Let's see, for this kind of shadow, we want something darker. I want it to be like a still kind of pond. I really should be using a reference for this. Well, I just need the general, like, idea that it is water. For now, at least. We just need to imply that it's water. That's what art's about. You gotta imply stuff. Even if it's not really there. Okay, actually, I can't say I have never drawn water before, because I have, but it's been a while. It's been a long time. I can't remember well now. That's watery. Right, yeah. That's watery-ish. Right, yeah. That's I would like to say that's pretty believable water. I don't know if this fits in the perspective, though, the water that I currently drawing. I don't know if it fits in the perspective that I'm trying to draw with. So I guess we'll have to see. I guess I can just make it fit the perspective. It's not like that's too difficult, I think. I wouldn't know, though, because it's been a long time since I've drawn water. I think that might be gaslighting. What's gaslighting? Am I gaslighting someone now? That's good enough, I think. Yeah, okay, that's enough water. That's enough implied water. That's enough implied water. Say as I draw more. For now, at least that's all we really need. She says adding more implied water. More implications of water. I don't want to start the thing. Yeah, no, that's enough. That's enough. We're good. I just need to rename the layer to water. Implying things that are not real as an artist. I mean, things aren't real as an artist. You're just making lines look like actual things. Anyway, what I usually like to do for art is I usually like to have a base for like what area I'm going to be drawing on. Especially for like focuses, like characters and stuff. Because it lets me not draw outside of lines for like base coloring at least. I know a lot of artists like using the fill tool. It's a cool tool. Hold on, let me just find it real quick. The enclose and fill tool. But it doesn't really work for me because all my art is kind of like rough around the edges. So even if I hide this, right? If I try to encircle an area, nothing happens. You guess to be an artist. How long have I been drawing already? The last stream I did, I think we've been drawing for like I want to say 2 hours last stream, maybe 1, something like that. So this is about an hour into the sketch. An hour and 10 minutes, let's say. I also like. I think I'm a little bit like of an anomaly as an artist because I realized that I can't draw when I have line art. And by saying that I can't draw, it's not that I'm bad at it. It's that I lose motivation instantly as soon as I think about having to do line art. So I generally do like a painting kind of style more than lined. And I'm slowly making the transition into like professionally doing more of this stuff. So yeah. This is also the most tedious part of my process, I think, because it's the part that gives me the least instant satisfaction. All this gives me is at the end of it, I get to look at it and say, yeah, that's the shadow of it. It's a silhouette. It's also like easy to be fair. This is probably like work that I could just give off to anyone. Although, I guess a lot of people have trouble making sense of my lines. Like here, I have no idea what I drew here. So I'm just trying to guess. Oh, chat disconnected. Seems my Wi-Fi is having a seizure today. It's not a very good thing. When I started drawing overall, sorry, my bad. I've been drawing for, hold on. I've been drawing for I've been doing digital art, sorry, for 5 years. Drawing in general, I've been doing since I was in 2nd grade. That's when I took art lessons for the first time. And then I stopped the next year. Yeah, no, so, I only really started drawing, though, 5 years ago. Yeah. I kind of like I look at people online sometimes though, and I see them, they've been drawing for like 2 years and they're already like better than I am, and I think, wow, that's a lot of drawing they did there. They must really like it. I get a little bit sad because I don't think I don't think I like have as much of a passion for drawing as like some people do. But like if it's good for them, it's good for them. Good for, you know, good for them. It's good that they like something. If you want to draw, just draw a lot. And then when you draw a lot, you're gonna get better. That's just how it is. Yeah, no, I apply a lot of lines here. And it's only, like, I have to confirm them only in the coloring phase. After that, it's kind of like, or before that, it's kind of like up in the air of what exactly I draw. When you get really good, you can start applying like figures and like objects with only like 3 or 4 lines. Those people are incredible. I once saw a person that made like an animation of a person walking using only 1 line for every single frame. That was really cool. Like, that person was a god at applying lines. Oh, not mean to zoom that much. Alright, so, oh wait, I forgot, there's more hair. Gotta have all the hair accounted for before I start coloring. You know, sometimes I look at artists that do line art all the time and I cry because some of them are really fast at it, but I don't understand having the patience to just redraw over your entire drawing to make it just like perfect, basically. Like, I can understand being a perfectionist, but I can't understand that. It's too much work for me. I have no idea what I did here. We're just going to guess. Guessing is what I do best. I mean, if we don't like what we drew here, we can always fix it later. That's the nice part about doing like line art. It's a lot less commitment. So you can just draw stuff, and then if you don't like it later, you just be like, I don't like it, and then just try again. Like, everything is subject to change. And that's kind of what I like about, like, classical artists, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like, the old ones, the famous ones, like Leonardo da Vinci, Monet, can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, Picasso. Like, cause, the thing with drawing on canvas is that you can just draw over whatever you don't like. It's kind of like this is. Like that. And that looks kind of messy, like a sea witch, but you know what? That's okay. Was not going for perfection anyway. Now what I should generally do is I create more layers on top of this one. Hold on. Yeah, generally create more layers on top of this one to, I guess, like, put down, like, space colors. So, let's do red. Here, I'll just, like, generally color in some tones that I want to use. Oh, I guess I'm making this, Live 2D, I have to put more thought and consideration to this, don't I? I might do that at the end. I might do that. I just might do that at the end. I feel like if I put that much thought process or thought into it now, I might regret it. So we'll do that later. At the very, very end. So, for now we just need to be mindful, I think, of what we're doing. I kind of want the dress to be white. I don't need to worry too much about coloring over what I've already colored over, because as long as the above layers are, like, mostly neat, it should be fine. I'm not too stingy about that. Because you can always fix it later. That's basically my entire mentality when it comes to art. You can always refine that later. You can always add more later. You can always make stuff nicer looking later. I think that's one of the biggest downfalls of like normal anime drawing, I want to say. The ones that the big artists do, like the one like Hanmi, Mika Pikazo, Razuri, you know, all those. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. I was like, oh wait, I did color this leg. No, yes I did. I just did it on a different layer, and that's hidden right now. Haha. That's why I'm also not as, like, set on how I'm going to design the dress yet. Because I feel like some people, they will not continue to the next step until the step they're currently working on is perfect, and I just kind of find that really restricting. I'm not very good at that. I look at one thing one day, basically, and I think, oh, I don't like that. And the next day, I look at one thing one day, and I'll think I like that. But the next day, if I look at it, I'll think, oh, I don't like that anymore. And if I've already done more past that, then it's just really restricting. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to, I guess, color this area. Next what we're gonna do is, well, eyes are easy. We'll just color eyes really quick. Sorry, don't mind me, I'm just organizing my layers real quick. I like how speedy the workflow is for my current work style. And now I guess we can do the hair. The general color scheme for this is really simple, so we don't need to worry too much about it. Or yeah, we don't need to have like 500 layers for stuff. I also know a lot of people like to use like 500 layers for their work. And I used to do that too, but I think it's kind of a hassle if you're going to make like one layer for each shading, for each like bit of shading you do. I used to do that, and I used to end up with like 500 layers, and I would be able to like, I would have to like suffer to sort through them all. And honestly, I'm really glad I stopped. If I shaded on one layer though, like I did near the end of my line art phase, I'd still end up with like 50 plus layers, usually. And I just, yeah, it's kind of like, eh. It's not nice having one layer for everything. I don't think it's very organized at all. Although I guess it's more organized than what I currently have, but... Although I guess my workflow kind of also changes depending on what drawing I'm working on. I think a lot of people like mourn the fact that their process always changes, that the way they draw everything always changes, but I think that's a good thing. It's a sign of development and growth. I think it's always good to experiment with stuff. Like, if you want to, like, give your clients a product they expect, I mean, that's a different thing. But, I think it's always good to work to the best of your ability instead of trying to do things to like worse sense of consistency almost. I don't know. Like I feel like ever since I stopped worrying about it, my stuff has gotten a lot more consistent visually. So I mean, grains of thoughts for you guys who want to do art, I guess. Not that I'm like an art wizard or anything. I'm still learning. Now let's see how it looks all together. You know what? Could be worse. Now what I generally like to do is I like to set all these layers to, I don't know what the word is called. Alpha lock, that's what it's called. Basically what that does is it makes it so you can't draw outside of that layer. Which is nice, so you can start doing things like shading. I guess we should start with a bluer shaded shadow. And we can also just like start general coloring. Going to experiment with the laws of physics? Hell yeah! That's what I'm doing right now, can't you see? Like all this right here does not abide by the laws of physics. Therefore, it's been happening this entire time, you've just been bamboozled. I'm not sure how I'm gonna draw like the half underwater portions though. Well, I need to think about that. Also, I know I said earlier that art is about implication. Art is also about pretending. It's about faking it till you make it. Like, technically, to create a completely accurate representation of this exact scenario, you would need a good knowledge of, like, physics and stuff, right? Right? Like, to know how exactly this water would move at this exact scenario, you would need a good understanding of the physics of water. But I don't know anything about the physics of water, and so I guess it. And it works out because it looks okay. I'm sure someone that put like this through like that made this in a simulation would instantly be like, ah, that's not how that's supposed to work, but nobody's going to, and therefore I'll be fine. I also forgot what lighting I'm gonna use for here, and that might be troublesome. So we're going to scrap most of what I've done and use this color, and we're going to basically color in some ideas. I kind of like that actually. But what if I just made it like this instead? Nah, I don't like that anymore. What if I made it like... Well, I guess the current lighting isn't too bad, so... like that. Make this color. Also, like, because how much art like plays with light, you would technically need a good like understanding of how light works, alright, to be able to portray light properly, but most of us just kind of wing it. We just guess, and if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, try again next time. You know, it's the way of, it's the circle of life. Hakuna Matata and all that. It's the circle of life. Wrong brush. I think it also helps that I have most of my brushes bound to like hotkeys, so I can like switch them easily without breaking my workflow. I always found that really annoying when I would have to manually switch to a different brush. And I sometimes do still, but it's better now. So why is it so heckin' warm today? Ah! We're not gonna like completely make it. Yeah, we're not gonna make it completely like shaded right now. We're just gonna like kind of generalize what it's gonna look like, because we don't need to. It doesn't need to be perfect right now. I think forcing yourself to make something perfect right off the bat is too much pressure. I do like this though. This is cute. And that is something I will always add. Something else I'm going to need to do is at here we can just imply that it's going too far underwater and just airbrush it away. So if we get rid of the sketch, that's how it looks. You can do better than that actually. Like that. Like that. Perfect. It looks a bit dumb. It looks a bit dumb right now, but don't worry, it'll fix itself eventually when I fix the rest of the drawing. So we'll show the sketch again for now, and we're gonna get to work on the other stuff. I think what I'm gonna need to end up doing with the water is I'm gonna need multiplier layers of like blue, and I'll do that. But again, I don't work with water a lot. Like if anything, I'll just like do this now. Probably. I think this will probably be easier for me in the short term, but not in the long term. Vice versa. It's hard to tell, really. I guess we can do like that. And that looks kind of like underwater and stuff. Maybe, kinda like that. And if I want to make this look like there's shadows, I'll just add a darker blue. And I think that'll work fine. Not that I really understand how this works. Art is about guessing, and pretending, and implying. Those are the main art principles, and you would all do well to learn. Although I guess a lot of artists, they don't imply, they just outright, like, I don't know, like they state it. Like they draw things so it's very clear what they're drawing, what exactly is there, and that's okay too. But like the way that I draw, I imply everything. I imply that there is real water here, but in reality, it's just fake. It's just lines on a paper. This might actually pose problems. For this phase, I also like to use big brushes, like larger sizes, and let pen pressure do the rest. It's not always smart, but like, it's not the final product yet, so it's okay. I'm thinking because the fabric's wet though, I might have it like cling to certain parts of the body. Which is Now I think about it, kind of lewd. So we'll leave certain parts dry. But like for the leg, I think it'll be fine. I think that's not too NSFW. What we can do is like make the fabric clear and like shade in that. Oh man, how lewd! The piece of leg that was not implied to be there in the beginning. How scandalous. That's pretty lewd. I like it. We can do the same thing here. And like so. Add a bit of this. Oh, we can add more. We can show more leg. How scandalous. 3 leg. Ui, the leg. Okay, like that. I think that's good. I like that. I like this. It's pretty. The slightest little bit lewd, but it's okay because it's my art and I get to do what I want. Not sure how to end the fabric here though. Oh well, it's okay. We'll deal with it later if we need to. I'll add this parchment a tiny bit. Just a little bit. It's not too lewd over here. Cool. Yes. I like that actually. It looks really pretty. It's a bit lewd, but you know, it's for the sake of art, so it's not actually lewd. You know, people like art students draw like naked women all the time, but it's for the pursuit of art and human anatomy. It's not for ulterior motives. I say, thinking about ulterior motives. I broke the laws of physics and made Newton's law of gravity completely meaningless? Hell yeah, you did. Look, I mean, if you want to make... like, you know, scientists are kind of looking for ways to break the laws of physics, you know, because it's exciting to them. So, by doing art, you're just giving scientists what they want. This is actually, like, pretty sexy. I'm saying that right now. But we're not showing anything, important. Because if we show anything important, that would be bad. And YouTube might ban me. We can't do anything truly lewd. We can only imply that there might be lewd. You know, gotta imply the lewd. There. Scandalous. Anyway, YouTube is for good boys and girls. Sure. If you say so. Let's see how it looks at the sketch. Juicy. That's pretty delicious. That's pretty delicious. I don't know what this is, though. I guess I just didn't color that in properly. There. Chef's kiss. Mwah. I'm also gonna airbrush some of the detail in. Because I said we can fix it later, but, like, you know, we gotta make it at least, what's the word? Presentable at this stage. Gotta make things presentable. Use a blur brush to get this bit. This airbrush is not doing it. Stuff underwater can generally airbrush a lot. It's safe when it isn't. It's true. One time, I saw on my friend's recommended page, there was a Azure Lane lewd noises video. It was pretty lewd. The noises were pretty lewd. That's it. That's all we're gonna talk about for today. Oh, let's use this color. Like that. And I think fabric-wise that looks pretty good. It's a bit messy, but it's pretty. So we're gonna turn the sketch back on, and we're gonna go to the next part after I drink some more boba. Alright. Next up we have the eyeballs. This is easy. It's 2 lines. Ready? Count with me, guys. What's out of this color? Ready? 1, 2. And then I'm just gonna... Wait, no, wait. I can make it easier. 1, 2. Did not pick up my pen there. It might look like I did, but I did not. And just clean it up a tiny little bit. And then that's good. That's all I need. For now, anyway. For this part, easy. Also easy. 4 lines. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I don't like the color. 3, 4. And then it's just for good measure. Add a little bit of highlight. Now it looks like I have orange eyes, but that's we'll deal with it later. Man, boba pearls are kind of difficult to chew sometimes. Let's drink some more boba. Okay. Your client is streaming with a description that says booba. Nice. Maybe I should do that next time. Next time I'll call this stream booba. Or like cross out boba and say booba instead. So here is the hardest, like the most challenging? I wouldn't say it's challenging, but the most detailed part of the piece for this one anyway. Probably. Maybe. I assume it would be, considering most of it's underwater and it's also like normally complicated. That's not the color I wanted to use. And that's most of the hair done. For hair is the kind of thing that you would kind of just need to get used to drawing, to draw well. There's always like shortcuts and stuff, I guess, but like, It's really just getting used to it, I think. For this part, we're just gonna add some blues to make it look real and stuff. And like actually underwater. And make this part like purple. Like that, I guess. That's kinda good enough. I'll add a bit of highlights where I need to. But I'm really just rushing through this process because it's kind of hard to do when nothing is properly finalized. And that's okay too. I like when things are not properly finalized because it makes me think, oh yeah, I can always add more, I can always do more. Instead of saying, oh, that's the end. I just have to live with this now. This one mistake that I made. Let's add a bit of like this. I realize I might have used too bright of a blue because I used like purple almost for the bottom there, but that's an issue for future me. And honestly, I think as a sketch, this looks pretty darn good. So drink some boba in celebration. Alright. I kind of want to deal with the leaf last because it's not hard. So what we're gonna do now is I usually like to have like a separate layer on which I do all my finalizing, right? So here is the stage where things really come to okay, before we do that, I'm gonna make a correction layer, tone curve. I don't think you can see this right now, but basically there's like a line, and I just gotta move the line and it'll make the thing look different. Like that. I kinda want this to look like blue and purple-ish. Like how you do with most of my drawings, so. Oh wait, kinda prefer having that part, the light greener. Not have the red. I don't know what I want to do with the red, actually. Well, basically, I'm gonna play with it until I like the way it looks. That's what's gonna happen here. Like that. I do like that. I think that looks cool. So yeah, okay. Now we can start with refinement. So what I usually like to do with refinement is I try to like remove most of the sketch lines. And I say most because some sketch lines are visually appealing because they help add focus to the piece. Like so. 1, 2, 3. This is the part where I spend the most time on a drawing, usually. Some people do like several layers of refinement, but I usually only need one. Or I only do one, rather. It's not that I don't need more, because sometimes I could add more, but... I only have the patience for one layer of refinement. This is where I do my magic. The funny magic thing. This is the point in art tutorials where people talk about like, okay, now all you gotta do is refine, kind of thing. And like, I used to hate that, but it makes sense now because everyone refines in different ways. Like, this is how I refine. And if it works for some people, it works for some people. If it doesn't work for people, it doesn't work for them. It's kind of whatever you want to do. Oh, I'm on the wrong brush. I was wondering why I was doing that. That's not a... Wait. This is also where you're gonna see me zoom in a lot, because, I zoom in a lot when I refine. Because I want every pixel to be good enough. Not good, just good enough. For the mouth, I have just gonna guess color. If it's not right, I'll dimple later. Not that I really can at this point, because this is the later that I refer to that a lot. Actually, I think that would be better as a tongue color. Let's make sure this looks good. This is also when we concentrate to trading, and I'll have trouble thinking of what to say. And you may have noticed. That's not the color I want to use. This brown is actually like almost black, basically black. Because it'll add more focus and stuff. I don't know. I kind of like this actually. This like this orange and red stuff. So I think I want to accent it a little by adding like a bit more yellow. And that adds more focus because contrasting colors and all that stuff, you know? I talk about color theory, but I'm just kind of guessing. And I guess they're both like, they both have red in them, so not that contrasting. But sort of contrasting, because one's dark, one's light, you know? Having dark and light right next to each other is, it's thematic and it's visually appealing and all that. Again, more contrast, and contrast creates visual interest and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of just spouting words that I've heard people talk about. Yes. Okay. I don't actually like the shape of the head right now, so let's just trim that down. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I might have to re-edit the colors again later as well because the color changes depending on my monitor, the monitor I'm using. Currently I'm using my drawing tablet, but if I move to my primary monitor, I might change my mind on what color I like. So that is another thing to take into consideration when doing art. I mean, to be fair, hypothetically, if one thing looks good on one screen, it should look good on most screens. But it won't be exactly the color that you want it to be. I actually like that. That's cute. It's pretty. Okay, and well, we'll just work our way down. I think collarbone's actually around this area, so we'll need to keep that in mind. Keep in mind the thing that I did earlier that I'm starting to regret now. The you know, the thing, the lewd thing. I'm starting to regret now because it's going to be a little bit of a hassle to properly detail, I think, but it's okay. Just gotta take it in stride. It's gonna be hard to like make it very distinct though and clear. I like that. Okay, we're doing good so far. Yep. Yep. Noises. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Actually, I want to have this part completely solid white because it's a thicker fabric, so it shouldn't be see-through. Where's my darker color? Here it is. I like that. That looks pretty. That's cool. I guess I should have the same thing here then, because it should be the same thickness of fabric. That is a bit of a mistake there. Let's ignore it and fill in the gaps and fill in so something that'll make me happy. I never drawn wet fabric before, so that's a new experience for me. It's difficult to keep the colors distinct, I think. Like that? Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good. That's kind of nice. Mm-hmm. We should probably have the part be a little bit see-through as well. It's kind of hard to tell though, so see what we can do. Okay. I want to do that. This part I kind of wanted to like stick out a little instead of like going inwards towards the body, because fabric just looks nice. I guess I'll also thin down the shadow, because the thinness of the shadow determines the depth or how high something is, I guess. I'm not too familiar with it because it's not something I apply too often, but I know it exists, and that's all that matters. Instead of that shadow, I think I kind of want this part to be see-through instead. Have that stick out. Haha, how lewd. Yeah, today is just very chill. We're just drawing today. Honestly, I feel like my commentary is not that interesting. I might as well have just done like a mic-less stream, but it's okay. I think I prefer mic streams because it makes me feel like I'm actually helping provide entertainment instead of just having you guys like watch my art. I don't like that. That's too. I don't like it. Let's just have these connect instead. That should be easier. And then that. This sticks out. I'm spending a lot of time on the booba area. I'm not that bling bling. My boings are not very boing. But it's okay, you know? I do what I want. If I want to pad, I can pad. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I like this. I want to keep the general form of this. So I'm going to try my best to keep it and retain the integrity of this area. Yeah. I think that looks good. Cultured. Thank you, thank you. No shame in wearing pads. Pads are there for a reason, I think. If you want bigger booba to work by bigger pads, wear pads by all means. I think. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Let's just airbrush then. That's not my airbrush. Da 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 da. Da-dang. Like that. Good. Well, let's see how it looks without the sketch. Oh right, I didn't even draw the other eye. But that's nice. That's pretty nice. I'll try the other eye in a sec. Like that, like that. Is this how you draw water? I don't know how to draw water, man. Just gonna airbrush it and hopefully that works. Hopefully that looks like water. For this part, we're just gonna add this. Like that. Is that how that works? Nope, that's not how that works. It's okay, we don't need that. We don't need that part. I like what I had here earlier, so I'm gonna try to retain the integrity as well. I also don't know what armpits look like, but we can guess. Like so, and that, and yeah. Also, I'm sorry guys, I've been lying this entire time. The power of my art actually comes from making noises. The kinds of noises I make vary, but that's where my power stems from. That's the secret to drawing well. You gotta make noises. I think that's how an armpit looks like. I don't pay attention to art that depicts armpits, and I don't pay attention to armpits in real life either. So this is quite the kerfuffle that I've caught myself in. I don't really want to look up armpits for reference because I feel like that's kind of weird. I mean, I guess I could, but not on stream. But I mean, you guys will know next stream if I say, alright, that's not how an armpit looks, this is how it actually looks. You guys will know that I googled armpits. I don't know, I assume there's be some kind of wrinkles here because of the way that the arm bends, but maybe not. And maybe this I don't know, shadow here. I'm guessing so hard. So clearly guessing. Arms though, I can do arms. Arms are mostly okay. They're mostly within the realm of my expertise, if I will. Alright, that's a good work. Nice hat, thanks. So wait, hold on. Wait, how do you draw a hat? Hold on. Thanks, I drew it myself. Actually, wait, I need to do it on a different layer. Canonically, this is my new hat. It's a top hat now. Just do this. Let's make it red too. Black and red. Peak culture. Thank you, I built it myself. What's it doing? Great. I think this arm's actually a bit too long. I think it's better if I... Let's just do this. And... like that? I think that's better. I still think it's long though. Yeah, no, thanks for the hat compliment. I made my own hat. I'm glad you like it. I think that's good. So the anatomy there's fixed, and I don't really want to work on the rest of the arm right now, so we'll do that later. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna work more on the eye, because I didn't do that really well. And this eye just has not been worked on. Also, the other thing I prefer about this over liner is that I don't need to, like, make anything perfect. I can just leave it as messy as I want. Whereas if you do with liner, everyone will notice, everyone will see. This is my secret. Among several secrets, but... cool, that's nice. The yellow thing there. Define the shadows a little bit more. And then that's basically the important parts. Oh shit, I forgot to do the other side too. I'm too impatient to draw sometimes. I feel like every move I make is just very speedy. And it turns out messy kind of because of it. I know a lot of artists, they make it as perfect as they possibly can, and I'm just like, haha, zoom, zoom. Let's stretch a little bit. Ah! Okay. Now for this part, I think since this is a lot more fabric bundled up into such a small area, I think we're not gonna have a lewd here. This is the new no lewd zone. No lewd zone is the tummy. No lewding the tummy. But also no lewd is not fun, so I might just skip this for now and do it later. Like that, like that. Like that. Like that. So hard. Drawing is so hard. Drawing for long periods of time is so hard, I think. I do like this hat though. I think it's the single best part of this drawing right now. Single-handedly saved the drawing. Sometimes though, to motivate myself, I like to give myself like little progress reports on how much I've done. And to do that, I just I usually just remove the refinement layer. Lots of work done. Lots of booba. I also have to like keep an eye on how much I have done and if I want to revert any changes. But yeah, no, it looks really nice. I think we've gotten very far today. In such a short period of time, too. Actually, I think that's one of the good things one of the best things about my art. It's very short-term gratification. Yes, instant gratification. That's the word. That's the word. It's not that instant, I guess, but it's instant enough. I also realized that this area can also be lewd. We can ludify this area as well. Any shadow is safe. Or not safe from our clutches. Or my clutches, rather. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys are not here for this. Like this, we can add that. So, that. And you can always add like another line here. Separate sections. Not that we really need to separate sections here, it's just like, it's more just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Words are difficult. I don't actually like that. Let's cover it up. Ah yes, leg. I like legs a lot. Oh, legs. Ah. Not sure how I want to like end the fabric though. That's the main thing. That's the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about here because there's no like hem like the top of there. So I'll just have to wing it here. Maybe like that. And we can just like tighten the end here. I don't know. Yeah, that's good enough, I guess. Maybe. And then add a bit of like. That maybe? I don't know. Maybe the issue is I don't have a skin tone here. Maybe that's it. I don't think that's it. Let's see. What if I tied this together? Oh, I know, because this area is too lewd for YouTube. So they gotta hide it. There we go, that's perfect. There we go. We fixed it. We say the live stream from getting taken down. I was looking at it for a while and I was like, huh, that still looks really weird. I know why now. As much as we might like our leg, there is certain things that should not be shown. Like that, maybe? Wow. Let's check a let's take a look how much we've done. Ah, yes. Perfect. That's a bit satisfying. Okay, it's more than a bit satisfying, but I don't wanna brag too much. I think probably after we're done the skirt, we should be good. I think that should be all for the stream today. It's a very chill stream today. If you don't like that, we just add more blue. Like that. We can't show anything here. This area is off limits. Like that. Oh, I was on the wrong tool. Haha, oops. It's the erase tool instead of color. Like that. Oh, cool. Cool. This place is also off limits. This area is off limits. Like that. Nice leg. Let's... By the way, this entire thing's on one layer right now, the deployment, because I think it's easier to work with one layer than multiple. Um, okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do some advanced techniques known as the polygon tool. Actually, before I do that, basically what this is it just helps me, it makes it so I can only draw on a certain section that I choose. And it makes things like water a lot easier. I also don't use it as much as I probably should, because I think it's a bit of a... Sometimes you get like weird, very sharp lines, and I don't like those. Like that. That looks very nice. It's very tasteful. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to just select the underwater part to draw on. And we add this part. Oh, I can't flip the canvas right now. I don't want to make a new one there. What the heck? Like so. It's kind of what it looked like before. And that way it makes it easier for me to control where I'm drawing. Oh right, I forgot. I'm not. Okay, that's fine. That's okay, that's okay. Don't mind that. Just erase this part, because that's not what we want. The only thing I don't like about working with water is that it makes a lot of things look like gross and green. And I don't like that. Or at least that's what I'm speaking of for now. What'd you miss? We've done a significant amount of work. So, last time... Well, we'll keep this for now. The main thing you missed was me drawing that hat. That hat was very important. So, the first thing is, let's hide that, and we'll hide this. So last time we started with this, right? Right? Yep. Last time we had this. We added some base colors to it. You know, nothing's too special, it's just some general colors. And then we added some filter, and we added the tats, and we added this. That's all you really missed. It's about an hour's worth of work, yeah. Though I think you probably came near the end of the stream, since I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end after I finish this skirt. Oh, you also missed me breaking the laws of physics, because that's what artists do. If you don't break the laws of physics, you're not a real artist. I'm sorry to all artists who study physics. Except myself. Physics was not fun. I did not have a good time in physics. Like that. Thank you, thank you. I am an illustrator by trade, after all. If it wasn't cool, I would consider my job failed. I think we want this area to be, like, inwards a little bit, because, like, water and flowiness and stuff. The section... Probably like that a little? I don't know. Might rewatch the VOD? Oh, okay, fair enough. Don't worry about the beginning of the VOD, because I think I might have started it before I was ready. Or I started the stream before I was ready. So you might have some funnies, there. But yeah, no, this is all I done today. It's not too much work, but it's a solid chunk of work for an hour and a half. Was it an hour and a half? I think it's an hour and a half. I've also been looking around at, like, some other YouTubers, and, like, they have, like, YouTubers, not yet necessarily YouTubers, but, like, streamers, right? And they all have, like, transitions for, like, different scenes, so I might end up using this for that as well. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see, like that. We can keep the thigh as nice as we want. Oh, that's not the brush I want to use. Just to buy it. Any new copyright-free BGM to use? I have not. I have not been looking because I've been tired. It's a busy life. Such is experience of being a bee streamer. I think that looks good. I'll add a bit more blue there to the bottom of it because I don't want it to be too showy. Or here, like that. Like so, and like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. Yeah, Yes. Oh, my. Beast Lima? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Or who that is, rather. If it's a who. I've never heard of that, at any rate. B streamer. Like, V streamer? Hahaha. You know, actually, I was thinking about this the other day. I think it's really interesting that a lot of people still use, like, the term VTuber, even if they're not on YouTube. I was thinking about that. Like, huh. I see the word V-streamer getting some popularity, but still... I heard you say it and I got confused. I see. It's okay. I did say it, not traditionally. V-streamer. Like the letter V. Maybe I'm just not good at saying the letter V. Maybe. The letter V is pretty dumb. Out of all the dumb letters in the alphabet, the letter V definitely is one of the top. Da 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 da. Oh, another thing is, remember the model that I revealed, the model I was working on like about a month ago? Yeah, VTuber for only stream. Oh, like, not necessarily only for streams, but it's mostly used by people that are on like Twitch, right? Because they're not on YouTube. So like you don't have to be streamer. Am I considering celebrating at 200 subs? I mean, of course, why not? I was thinking, I don't think I actually finished my thought. I was thinking, I'll probably reveal my model for, I kind of want to reveal my model for my 1 year anniversary actually on YouTube. My 1 year since debut stream. So I think that'd be cool. If not that, then I don't know. Probably that occasion though, because I don't think I can have anything else planned. But yeah, no, 1 year anniversary we'll have a new model reveal and maybe something more, maybe some more stuff. I think 200 subs is a little bit too far away. Karaoke stream? I'm thinking... maybe we'll do a karaoke stream for my 1 year anniversary. I currently have a couple of plans, but I don't think I'll be ready for a little while at least. Let's take a color from like this color here. They use that. Oh, did I not choose a color? There it is. Nice. I like that way. I like the way this looks. I think that looks pretty good. I think I'm also gonna actually, oops. That maybe? I'm actually pretty excited now that I'm thinking about it because my 1 year anniversary is pretty soon actually. It's in just a month. Wow, time flies. I think I was gonna say I think it'd be really cool if I got 200 subs by then, but I don't think it's I don't really think it's gonna happen. Oh well, it's okay. At any rate, I think it's always important to I think it's gonna be an occasion to celebrate regardless. So yeah, I don't have too much planned as of right now, but we'll start planning today, I guess. I don't actually know how Fabric works here in this section of like being, in this state of being. So it's a bit curious. The phenomenon I will not understand for the long time. Because this is supposed to be underwater, right? So I think it's supposed to actually, like, go out and, like, stuff. Maybe? But I don't know if we have that much fabric left. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, no, I just got it. Sorry, I'm brain is not working. I don't know how to shape this. I don't know how fabric works anymore. I've wasted all my brain cells already on the rest of it, on the looter parts. Okay. We can do this. We're almost there. For this part, I wanna have an airbrush and like that. I think that's good. I actually think that's a lot better than I expected. That looks pretty sexy, if I do say so myself. I'm just gonna like fix it up a little bit because I don't really want this blue line here. That's the point of refinement. We're supposed to get rid of all the sketch lines. Well, I guess we could just hide the sketch layer and then we'll see where it goes from there. Let's do that. How does it look? Nice. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, that was pretty good. Emote drawing stream? I don't think I'm capable of drawing emotes on stream. I think, I'm not good enough at drawing emotes. The top hat, don't worry about it too much. The top hat is, it's special, you know? It's a new edition, but it's special. Let's get rid of her now. Let's just see how it looks without the top hat. Honestly, that looks like really pretty and ethereal. I like it. I like this a lot. And honestly with that, I think it'll be the end for today's stream. We'll probably continue this next week, unless anyone wants to watch Live 2D. But yeah, this is what's happening now. On Wednesday, of course, we're going to be continuing with Doki Doki Literature Club, where we romance a cute girl, which I guess is going to be Sayori. Not necessarily Man of Free Will, but I mean, I'm not complaining too much. Poggers, the blue blur around the hand. What blue blur? I don't know what you're talking about right now. I'm sorry. I don't know what hand. Like that? It's just messy right now. You know, I'm kind of confused. But yeah, no, for now I think that's it at least. Yeah, no, please join me on Wednesday where I play a video game and take some cute girl on a date. Well, I guess the date will be the festival, right? I mean, I guess. Unless you ask me somewhere else on like a weekend. I think it's the weekend coming up soon on Doki Doki, right? So anyway, yeah. I also think I'm gonna permanently move my Monday streams to 3 p.m. or 3:10 p.m. Because of some situation or some things that I have happened around the hair. We're gonna do that some other time. Right now I'm a little tired. But yeah, no, Monday streams are gonna delay from now on for this foreseeable future until 3 p.m. because of some situations that have happened around. Yeah, my bad. I don't know how to say anymore. So yeah, no, thank you for watching as always. I hope to see you some other time, and that'll be all for today's stream. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye bye.